Hey guys, Dakara here and welcome back to my channel, and today we're on season 6 episode 5 of Grimm, and every episode so far this season has been utterly incredible, so I have high hopes that this will just last until the end of this show now. Obviously this is the last season, so it's going to be sad to say goodbye to these characters, but I just pray that it gets the close that it deserves, because I've grown very attached to this show. Okay guys, without further ado, let's roll that intro and get straight into it. Here we go. When something itches, my dear sir, the natural tendency is to scratch. Ain't that the truth? Oh, it's a no from me. I thought that was average Jonas for like 2 seconds and I was like, what? Since when was this guy an actor? It looks nothing like him, by the way. I'm just blind. Oh, Juliet. She's still down here. Anyone checked in yet? How many days has it been? She's got such tiny hands. Is Adeline smiling and asleep there? Whilst Nick has an awful nightmare. Oh, you're getting big, Keller. Getting very big. Little cutie pie. Cutie patootie. Oh, the water pressure is trash in your house, my guy. Why would you leave the glass there? You're asking for trouble. Juliet? Eve? Magic stick? My precious? Oh my jeez.
I thought I heard something. It's probably nothing.
It's a bottom lip trembling then. You heard something?
You made the right choice. Hey, Helen, there's a weird guy. Let me call you back.
Helen, sorry, there's a very strange man behind me. Let me call you back.
I'm gonna call 911 for you, because you look really bad.
Great use of words.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure what happened.
And yeah. I'm not sure about this Vessin. They absolutely nail the special effects, but not vibes in with this one. That's so creepy. You're not questioning how creepy they are. A sword? Like the one I used when I didn't have control of my own body.
You gonna follow me everywhere?
I like your new place, Sean, but I'm not following you. I'm not sure I can commit to a half-assed haunting, Sean.
I just want to get some sleep. I'd love it if you got the hell out of my room.
How could he even sleep after everything that he's done and been through?
Now we're getting somewhere. I've heard the only way to battle your demons is to take a trip to their hell.
Well, he do be in a bit of a mess, doesn't he?
Does it look?
It's healthy?
Yes.
Just one?
Just the one?
One's not enough. We thought maybe there was more.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
What's wrong?
I think, well, there is a second heartbeat. You're gonna have
Twins. It's just twins.
Triplets.
Well, this is a surprise. There is a third heartbeat.
3?
Oh, wait, no, 4.
I love you, and we can do this.
Of course, he's being extremely supportive because it's Monroe. He is the perfect man.
You get used to carrying your weapon. When you don't have it, you feel like you're missing a piece of yourself.
It's not like that.
I want to know why the men who found it buried it, and I want to know what's written on that cloth.
Has nothing to do with your obsession with it.
It's Will, Stillman Square Park. We're 15 away. I do not like dead bodies on an empty stomach.
Surely it's better on empty than full, though, right?
Hey, Adeline,
Yeah?
Have you ever dealt with,
A haunting of any kind?
never mind. Hey, call me later.
Coward.
So I'm guessing no ID.
I could see the grass through the hole in his throat.
Check to see if there are any reports of a naked man in a park.
This is Portland. I might have to narrow that down.
That's not a good thing to hear.
He fell in. I can't get him out. He was just playing in the dirt.
Was that a skeleton? Was that a hand? Yep.
Definitely been down there a while. Clothing on the corpse look a lot like the ones stuffed in the bushes.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Curious.
And one of the bodies got out.
Wearing some nasty-ass clothes.
Why Mr. Talberg is lying naked and dead in the park.
Yep, there we go. You did it.
More coffee?
Yeah. More steak.
Please?
This time, make it rare.
When was the last time you ate?
When was the last time you had manners? I want to feel for him, but he brought it upon himself. Like, you deserve the haunting. There, I've said it.
I hit on Talberg's credit card used this morning at Sunnyside Diner. It's about a mile from the park. Check it out. Boy, you want me to...
Cheers. Thanks, Woo. Thanks for everything.
What did he say?
Something like whatever he ate was bigger than he thought it was.
He did what now? Do what?
Something about her having a pretty face, and he was distracted by that. What'd he do, anyway?
Person of interest in the murder investigation.
Burkhart.
Okay. Skedaddle.
Looks like someone gnawed on it.
They're all like that. Every bone in her body.
Do you know Meisner? Daddy said his name a lot of times last night.
I think he got into a very bad fight with some very bad men.
Was Daddy one of them?
You ready for lunch?
Nice swerve there.
So small, I don't think you'd remember that.
I do remember.
Who's in the helicopter? I knew it.
He wanted the king to fly.
He was really nice. He just wanted to see the nice king fly away.
Like I said, he died.
I know, but I'd like to see him anyway.
I bet she could, though.
What? Where?
In the wall. She doesn't feel good.
Diana. Oh my god, this is Crease.
Kelly makes any noises, you just let me know, okay?
Okay.
Oh yeah, she's been down there a while.
You got it?
Diana's gonna say something creepy again, isn't she now?
Is she gonna live in my bed now?
I think she's got a fever. I'm gonna go get her a washcloth, okay?
What can she see? I bet she can see something else, right?
Diana? Diana? Diana?
You gonna get that stick?
Diana? Oh, I really
She can see all the drawings that Eve's done. Oh, Jesus.
What, 3?
Apparently, yes.
Well, congratulations.
I would have an actual meltdown. It was hard enough growing one.
Yeah, we think he's responsible for 2 very different crimes. We just haven't been able to connect them.
I'm sorry. She clearly wasn't typing then. It looked like she was pushing the same buttons over and over again.
No, it says it resurrects from the earth for 1 day every 7 years.
Bingo.
Sounds like he's in the ballpark for another victim.
I wonder if he'll go for the girl he was talking to in the restaurant.
Hey, Adeline, everything okay?
Eve's here. She's been living in the tunnels.
What?
She's just been chilling down there.
Eve has been living in the tunnels.
For how long?
I don't know. Adeline just found out.
She actually has been down there for days. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Did I order that?
From the gentleman down the bar.
Run a mile, my girl.
What are you gonna do?
Find out where my drink is.
Put him in his place, although I'm nervous for him at the same time.
Going outside for a smoke. Where if you have the nerve to show your ass, I'm gonna kick it from here to Houston.
He's gonna go out there.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I do like how he transforms, like the Vogue. I like the Vogue, but I'm not a fan of the look of the full Vesson.
I did just meet him.
Then it shouldn't be too hard to forget him.
Wait, I'm sorry. He only just met her, yet he felt confident enough to threaten the guy buying her a drink. That's weird, no? I thought they were like in a long relationship.
Did you carve all that stuff in the tunnel?
I'm not sure. I think so.
How long were you down there?
Since Monroe and Rosalie's, I don't even know how long that's been.
I think it's time I told you I'm sorry for what I did to you.
I respect that. Way overdue, but we'll take it. Oh, she's gone back down there. This isn't a good idea. Like, you trapped down there for days, can't get out, and then willingly go back down there? Like, are you mad?
This is gonna make me crazy.
Maybe it's somebody you used to hunt with.
Yeah, didn't he say recently?
What if it was a customer?
Yours or mine?
I bet it's his with the clock or something, like a vintage clock.
I don't know this guy.
What? You don't after all this? Do you know him or not?
Yes, we both do. We've seen him 100 times.
Who is it?
William Stillman.
The statue?
He was one of Portland's earliest settlers.
Oh, he looks nothing like that statue. I'm sorry, he doesn't.
You're saying it's actually William Stillman?
You tell me.
No. I'm gonna go with no, even though it is. It's such a stretch.
I drew the beard on him. It's the same guy.
They're such an old couple. Out Rosalie's like guiding the phone.
That's where he's taking the girl.
What girl?
The one he's gonna kill.
What brings you here? He needs a trinket for some hex.
What's the problem?
I'm being haunted.
Anybody you know?
Yeah.
Were you responsible for the death?
Yes. In a way. Yes, Renard, it was. You were responsible.
All right. Let's go find out if this ghost is real.
Aspirateur de spirits.
Aspirateur d'esprit.
Or d'esprit.
If any spirits are attached to you, this will pull them out.
Watch there just be hundreds now.
Take off your clothes and get in.
You have my attention. Get him off, Renard. This poor man. Just forever getting naked on this show.
What are you doing?
I'm just taking it all in.
Before he takes all of you in his stomach.
I want to kiss you.
And by kiss, he means kill. Also eat. He wants to eat you.
You know, I think we're going to be spending a lot of time together.
7 years even. I said $1, bitch. That looks so funny. Oh my god, I can't. Oh, Jesus. Are we watching Power Rangers now? What's going on? What in the rookery is that? The chick was a hippo? The chick was a bloody hippo.
You're the Grimm.
Yeah,
What did I just watch?
thanks.
What's a girl gotta do to find the right guy in this town?
Maybe not be a hippo?
Get it over with.
Oh my god, it's getting really hot in here. It looks very hot in there. Oh. There she blows. Oh. The sign is just in the worst place. I mean, the best place, obviously. What the frick? Has he just body jumped? Okay.
Makes you wonder how many bodies are buried in this park.
I mean, we'd be able to calculate that, right? From the year the park was created, no? What is going on?
A mind is a terrible thing to lose.
He's cracking up. Well, he's cracked up. He's been gone for a while. Holy. So another episode down, and again, I'm very surprised at the route that the whole Renard thing is going down. I thought we would get more scenes of, say, Renard with Diana and Adelind and just discussing any sort of plan. But I guess he's very distracted by Meisner right now and what's going on there. He just, because Renard gets like that, doesn't it? If something's going on, he like, it's all he can think about, and he tunnel visions and he focuses on it. Like when they had that thing with Juliet, the thing with his mum, and then Adelind, and trying to get the keys for Nick. Do you know what I mean? He's very focused, and he likes to like wrap up an issue and then move on to the next. And I think this is a main issue for him that he wants to resolve before he can pursue anything else. And it looks like it's going from bad to worse. I am struggling to follow what's real and what's not when it comes to him. My guess is that everything that he's experiencing right now is false, and a lot of it is in his head when it comes to Meisner. For a second there, when the spirit came out of him and it was like he body hopped into the guy that ran the shop, I was thinking, brilliant, this means we get Meisner back, and maybe Diana can say, no, that's Meisner, and she'll be able to see him, and everyone else sees the old guy from the shop, even though it's Meisner, you know what I mean? But they're not doing that at all. From what I can tell, they're not going down that road. Instead, it's everything is in Renard's head, he's lost his mind, and yeah, he's gonna struggle now, really. I wonder if this will just be his downfall now. After all the poor decisions that he made in the last season and this, to then lose it all. Like it's his punishment to lose his mind because of all the poor decisions he's made. I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. I do think it would be a shame for Diana, though, to lose her parents yet again. She's just lost so many people within her life, so I understand why Diana is odd and a bit creepy at times, because the poor girl has been through a whole ordeal since birth. She's been struggling, and even in the womb, really, let's be honest, when Adelind's trying to sell her off to the highest bidder. Okay, now that Adelind obviously is a lovely person, the Hexen Beast side, Sarah, has I don't want to say it's gone because it's still there. Obviously, she's got the gifts, but it doesn't like overrule her like it used to. And because of that, we then got an apology from her to Eve/Juliet. And I thought, yeah, it's long overdue, because a lot of the issues that we're facing, a lot of them stem from decisions that Adelind made earlier on. Obviously, again, very different versions of Adelind, but it's nice to hear her take ownership of those poor decisions, and I think that's where Renard goes wrong. So Adelind knows the things that she does and what she shouldn't have done, etc., and takes ownership of them, whereas Renard, especially with Meisner, is like, oh, I guess I kind of played a part in his death. It's like, no, Renard, you did kill him. You not only just played a part, you finished it off as well. You made sure that he was dead. So for him to snap out of his funk, whatever he's going through, the absolute mare that he's going through, he needs to take ownership of his actions and understand where he's gone wrong. And it's similar with Diana when she's obviously killed Rachel, and she's threatening, I want to say loosely, Nick as well, and obviously she killed Bonaparte with the sword through Renard's hands. When it comes to death, it's as if Diana it's like she's numb to it because she's been around it from the very beginning, which is so sad. She knows that it's sad when someone dies. Like, she'll just go, oh, that's a shame, or whatever. But she doesn't show empathy as such. She's kind of robotic in that regard. And again, it's probably because she's been around it so freaking much that she's probably protecting herself by not allowing herself to feel. I mean, she lost Kelly that was looking after her. She lost Adelind at the start as well. She's lost Meisner. She lost her dad. She lost Renard for a good chunk of time. She watched the king get pushed out of a plane, but he was just flying. he's just flying. So yeah, she's been through a lot. The poor girl's been through a lot. And I appreciate Adelind tiptoeing around subjects like that when, for instance, Diana says, was Daddy one of the bad men that, you know, killed Meisner? And she skirts around it. And I think it's better to do that if you really don't know what to say yet, rather than spewing something out and regretting it later because you've made a poor judgment call. And plus, she doesn't want to badmouth Renard because that's her dad. She wants to be respectful of Diana in that regard as well. Renard, you know what I mean. I am genuinely loving watching even the smaller scenes in this episode, because obviously the focal point of this was the monster of the week in this one. It took a major focus in this episode, but those little scenes like Rosalie and Monroe at the doctor's office, Eve finally being found by Adelind and Adelind apologizing, Nick and Eve going down to see the symbols on the tunnel and sort of having that connection there because they've both been touched by the stick, and you could see how uncomfortable she sort of felt when she's in the room with Nick, Adelind and herself. It's, yeah, gets a bit much for her, I think. And I do think this episode was mainly filler, in my opinion. And I do want to watch the next one because I want to get back on that fast-paced type thing. But again, at least they still touched upon those key moments. So they're having triplets and we're excited for that. And Renard has lost his mind now. He's trying to get to the bottom of that. And yeah, the symbols as well are definitely going to play a bigger factor within this season. I'm excited. I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. If you did, give this video a cheeky thumbs up and subscribe to the channel as well if you could be so kind. But as always, there's no pressure here. I'd just love to have you. Massive shout out to my members and a special one to my sponsors in the Mark of Jane tier. Sponsoring my content, keeping it alive, keeping it coming, allowing me to do what I do, and I absolutely love it. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you more than you know. And I'm gonna leave it there, and I hope to see you again soon for the next one. Thank you so much, guys. Goodbye for now. And before we completely sign off, let's quickly take a comment from the Dat Pack. And today I've chosen Claire. Claire says, in El Coagle's vision, where he sees the adult Augie about to shoot his parents, Augie has his baby blanket with the bears on it wrapped around his hand that he's holding the gun. See, I did spot that. I just want to say I did spot that. So I knew that we've seen it before. But it's the way that Hank was staring at it so much as if he knew that there was a connection there, you know? Obviously he says the bears, but that guy could have said anything at all. Like, why choose those words? Wouldn't you just say, you know, he shoots his parents? Unless he's hoping that they'll find the blanket and just remove it altogether in the hopes that he then won't have it to wrap around the gun later in life, and hope they change the timeline. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. Also, he indicates that Augie will do more than just shoot his parents when he says, paraphrase, when he is 19 he will kill his parents, and that's just the beginning. Yeah, so I knew that there was going to be more. We don't know at this point though what that could potentially be. I think the seizure-like episodes El Coagle experiences from their visions and the knowledge of what's to come literally weighing down on them to the point it causes pain and other physical effects. The episode does seem to suggest that the visions El Coagle has are kind of set in stone and will come to pass regardless of any other intervention. Any other intervention besides killing the child before the adult monster unleashed. Okay, yeah, so the timeline isn't going to change because Augie still survived, so he didn't carry out that, you know, that job to see him off. He's essentially the embodiment of the baby Hitler question. If you knew what Hitler was going to grow up to be and you had the chance to kill him when he was just a baby, thus preventing all the horror to come, could you and would you do it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're good at relating real life events into this Vesson world. They are good at that. I like the way that they link things as well. And there's touches where they've like altered certain things to include Vesson, and yeah, I just really like it. I like how the show does that. But as in regards to the El Quagle, I don't know if I'm saying that right or wrong. I apologize. But in regards to his job, like I couldn't think of anything worse than having all of this weight on your shoulders to remove eat babies. It's just awful, isn't it? I mean, with the Hitler stuff as well, the baby Hitler was just the actual worst. But again, like as a baby, it's just very different. It's very different. You'd hope that you could change their upbringing to therefore change them, and I'm sure that's what Nick and Hank are hoping for as well, if they could potentially change the outcome of Augie, therefore avoiding death of babies. That'd be nice, because I'm always in the camp of a baby or a child is innocent. I would hope that nurture could prevent any horrific things happening. But if you were to know the future, I feel as though you could monitor the situation if you were in the know, rather than just eating the baby. Maybe I'm just too soft for that kind of thing, but interested to see what you guys think of it all. Thank you, Claire, as always, for watching and for all the help. I hope you know that I appreciate you a hell of a lot, so thank you. And don't forget, guys, if you want to see one of your comments at the end of these videos, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below, and maybe yours will be next. But until next time, goodbye for now.